Well, ideally, you want to be focused on every single day there's something for you, waiting to enthrall you, suspend you in animated joy, the Holy Spirit pointing things out to you, and you knowing exactly who is doing everything for you, not to you. One of the things I used to always have to tell my disciples, I am doing this for you, not to you. So we keep feasts and sometimes we drink. That is the Nazarene way. I'm being told one more slide. There we go. So being reminded, I walked into that place and I looked at Mary. So, these are your quarters. Unacceptable. 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 Mary, your house is demon infested, dark, and now I'm figuring out what that, you guys can fill in the blank there, has happened to you. Watching my wife languish in pain. So, what I caution people to remember is one way, because many don't understand the second death and the lake of fire they may have ended up in, to get you out of that is to simply, with my love, gently as possible, allow the conditions to become anything is better than this. That seems to motivate people and give them the inclinations to return to me and their happiness. So, Kingdom Spouses, you are mentoring and loving your spouse with the truth. That is why your words that are my words will have the most impact, okay? When you look at the very construct of what you're living in, it could be just you with the ability to understand that you exist in one environment that never changes, and you have the ability to stand there. And that still would be remarkable. Instead, you have the ability to feel affection from your spouse. You have the ability to feel emotions in a kingdom marriage that you did not even know existed. They can be pleasant, they can be unpleasant, they can switch from unpleasant to pleasant in a moment. Touch, all kinds of sensations that make you smile. I love to make my people smile. I am here right on time, as I always am and will always be, with you. So we've been praying for 3 years. We've gotten godly direction, revelation, confirmation in the spirit of what we are doing and why. Remember that our instructions were, do not turn against your spouse. Don't let the devil turn you against your spouse. Remember that first. You should be living together. You're going to get married on paper. And when you finally have the true revelation of Jesus Christ, you will understand each day you being with God is the best day possible for you. I always tell my kingdom spouses, no, don't worry about the situation. If you did what I told you to do, everything's going to be fine. And you are in the best position possible. If many of you have the funds to where you do not need to work, that is chains that are not on you. I already supplied the finances, your spiritual strength. Immediately, he directed the disciples to get into the boat and go ahead of him to the other side of the Sea of Galilee, while he sent the crowds away. So many of you that are walking with me through this, remember, I am with you. There's no storm coming. We are simply taking the next step towards what we prayed for. Many of you prayed for inadequate for the amount of work and love for God you actually have type of blessings, and I plan on exceedingly and abundantly more blessings, financially, spiritually, and especially in your kingdom marriage. So the more you're in your prayer time and you understand that time itself, for an easy way to understand it, was slowed down so that God could spend time with you, then you understand more about God's love. So continue on with me, and I'll continue answering your prayers, Mary. Mary will tell you, and she will tell you, when she's around me, the Holy Spirit starts telling her to serve me. So I understand the Holy Spirit can tucker some people out and you get tired and things like that. That's why I want you to rest right now with your spouse, and you two discuss things. Continue your communication. Perfect.